What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Y'all favorite guy, Lil Wayne, has now come out and spoken about being disappointed that he was not selected for the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm going to read y'all a quote from Dwayne Carter, aka Lil Wayne, aka Weezy F Baby, aka Weezy F Baby, and the F is for phenomenal. Okay? Lil Wayne say, that hurt. It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. It broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together. Your words turned into arms and held me up when I try to fall back. Man, fam, y'all better get this up out of here. Wayne is out here throwing a whole pity party. A pity party. And y'all gave him the ammunition to do it. Y'all out here falling out, crying all over the sidewalk. I mean, y'all, like, boy, falling out like people when they had a Holy Ghost at church. Y'all was out here carrying on, whining, moaning, and groaning and crying. And now Wayne out here following suit. Wayne out here following suit. And this is all, this is distasteful to me. All the way around. Y'all so mad. So mad that Wayne ain't performing. Y'all trying to make Kendrick feel bad about being in that certain position. This is what I don't like from Wayne. From throwing that whole pity party and all of that, not once did he say, and congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. I'm happy for you, bro. Not one time did he say that. And Kendrick Lamar is an artist who reveres Wayne to the highest degree. He got more respect for Wayne than I probably will ever have, especially after knowing that Wayne and Kendrick Lamar don't stand for the same type of stuff. You know, Kendrick the type of person that will make a song like "We Gonna Be Alright" to uplift black folks during a time where police brutality was extremely rampant and black folks were being unalived. And I have to say unalived. I always explain that because if I say the K word, I might get demonetized on here, right? But while black folks was getting unalived unjustly by law enforcement, Wayne was out here. Hey, I thought racism ended, because I got different fans of different ethnicities. When I look into the crowd and I see different faces and different colors, pardon me if I'm ignorant, but I thought racism was over. I thought it was over. Being stupid, willfully ignorant. He didn't think no racism was over with, especially when he had songs prior to, like Georgia Bush, talking about what happened, how black folks in New Orleans, Louisiana were left for dead in Hurricane Katrina, right? When he see all the systemic racism, that he's highly aware of it. He's just afraid to speak out on it, right? And so when Kendrick knowing they don't stand for the same stuff, Kendrick still puts Wayne on the pedestal and uplifts Wayne and loves Wayne to death and speaks highly about Wayne all the time. Not once did Wayne return the favor right here in this moment. Now Wayne added fuel to the fire for people to rise up, I guess, against Kendrick in a way. And I promise y'all, I hope that man delivers a performance of a lifetime. Just for y'all individuals out here that's doing all of this, including Wayne, trying to throw salt on his moment. Like, for real, this is like when you're a person, right? You achieve a big accomplishment. You achieve a big accomplishment and your fake friend try to take the shine off of you by having a woe is me moment in the middle of your celebration about how they wish their life was so much better and they wish their life was put together more. During your moment of celebration, during your moment of glory, during your moment of achieving a big accomplishment, here come your friend trying to take the shine off of you, your friend trying to take the shine off of you by crying in the middle of your celebration about, oh my God, I wish my life was so together. Like, come on, fam. He out here using words, I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. It made me feel like shit. It broke me. And I'm just trying to put myself back together. Brother, you know what? I was so hurt and disappointed when you said racism didn't exist. You didn't know racism existed anymore. I was so hurt. when that woman asked you about police brutality in that interview, and you pulled out that red flag and talking about my life matter to my BITCHs, I'm a gang member. That's what I stand for. I feel connected to this flag, perpetuating a negative stereotype of Black American people during a time where all these negative stereotypes of us was leading to us being unjustly gunned down. You know what I mean? People were using these negative stereotypes as ammunition, the negative stereotypes that he was representing in that interview, right? Because he didn't want to talk about race. He represented the same thing that have people looking at us like we vile and we heinous. So I was hurt and disappointed at that, Wayne. I was hurt and disappointed when you try to, again, act like you don't know what's going on in society. Talk like, this is just killing me, man. And the part about it is a lot of people out here minimizing Kendrick and downplaying his stature in the rap game. And to me, that's corny. That's corny. You know what I mean? And Wayne know better for real, because this is entitlement at its finest. This is nothing but entitlement from him. Wayne barely sound coherent while he talking in that interview. Barely sound coherent when he talking at times. What are y'all out here enraged for? Have y'all seen Wayne's performances lately? I've been putting it on my channel. Not one of them performances were good. Not one of them performances was anything I would want to pay money for. Not one of them performances is something that I can see people with a coherent mind raving about, other than the fact that it's just Wayne on stage and these songs are nostalgic for us. I'm not arguing that Wayne isn't a historically great, is a great artist and a great rapper and an icon and a living legend. He is in the rap game, right? But right now, Wayne is not the headliner for hip hop right now. And furthermore, again, he ain't been his old self in a while, and his performances have been lackluster. And that's me being kind by saying his performances have been lackluster. What has Wayne done recently on a stage that would make y'all feel that he would be a great performance choice for the Super Bowl? What has Wayne done great on the stage? And I see, because he was performing at WrestleMania, right? And I saw a lot of y'all saying stuff like, well, because the WrestleMania performance was terrible. It was horrible. And y'all like, man, this WrestleMania, he don't care about WrestleMania. Man, WrestleMania got just as many viewers as the Super Bowl internationally, or even more viewers than the Super Bowl internationally. That is a humongous stage, and he was out there looking and sounding terrible. You know what I mean? And again, he's an all-time great artist, outstanding rapper. But let's be for real, man. Kendrick Lamar had the hottest, he's having the hottest year at the moment. Y'all talking about, it wouldn't be this if it, but y'all sounded like Scooby-Doo. Y'all sounded like the villains on Scooby-Doo. And I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. And he wouldn't have had this moment if it wasn't for Drizzy Drake. Man, listen, if it wasn't for the beef, what a beef happened. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. The beef happened and Kendrick prevailed. And in rap battles, the victor, whoever is deemed victorious in a battle, they get to reap the benefits. You feel me? They get to bask in a moment of victory like Kendrick is doing. You know, but a lot of y'all are trying to discredit him because y'all are upset that he got over on the boy, Drake. And I told y'all, I'm a Drake fan. I'm a big Drake fan. I'm a fan of his music. I'm not a super fan, but I'm a big fan of his music. I am. But he lost the battle. And Kendrick made valid points when he was talking to him and talking to that boy's soul. Y'all just upset because y'all didn't want that to be the case. You know what I mean? And people lose all the time. He just got to come with a hit record. Y'all's upset about that. Like I told y'all, a lot of people are really using Wayne as a buffer for their Kendrick Lamar hate. Well, Wayne need to be performing. Wayne need to be the one performing up there. Nobody would have said none of this if Rihanna, Chris Brown, Beyonce, or any of them was performing. Nobody would say we need to see Lil Wayne in New Orleans. Hell, if even Usher was performing this year at the Super Bowl, nobody would be hollering about how we need to see Lil Wayne. It's because Kendrick Lamar, cause dude up there. And I like his bravado and his energy out here, man. He's seeing what a lot of y'all up out here doing and how y'all moving. And I'm liking his energy. Now I'm finna I'm finna back the game into a corner. I'm not running and go tucking my tail. You're not gonna make it, trying to make him feel bad about having this great moment. And I hope and pray, I know he won't. Well, listen, Kendrick, I hope Kendrick just go out there and kill it. Kill a performance. Put on a performance of a lifetime. For y'all that's out here acting a dang on fool about it, like Wayne out here. He thought that was sounding so good too. When I felt like SHIT, you guys reminded me that I ain't SHIT without y'all. Like, bro, like for real, man. Like Wayne, have some class and congratulate that brother that you have a song with. The brother that really, really admires you and respects you as an artist. You know what I mean? Instead of taking this time to have a, woe was me money. Oh my God. They hurt my heart, my soul, my spirit. Oh. Like, come on, bro. And that's how a lot of y'all was acting. You wanting to cry. You feel me, boy? A lot of y'all cry. Boy, a lot of y'all don't even be crying when y'all family members be passing away. Crying more for Wayne, this rich old dude that's gonna be okay. You crying more for Wayne than y'all do at y'all family member's funeral. How could they do this to Wayne? You know, knock it off. Knock it off, dog. Like, this is what I be just talking about. I'm looking at this whole thing. Wayne is in here throwing a pity party. And y'all geeked him up to do it. Y'all just, oh my God, it broke me. It broke me. Man, listen. I'm sure it broke Emmett Till's family when you use that young black boy from my hometown of Chicago, Illinois, who was slaughtered by white supremacists. You use his name as a metaphor for a sexual reference. You use his name as a metaphor for a sexual reference. You feel me? Beat that PUSSY up like Emmett Till or something crazy. He said, like, are you serious? That's why I said Wayne is unserious to me, right? Because he be so afraid to offend his white fan base, right? But he don't care nothing about disrespecting black folks, disrespecting black ancestors. He don't care nothing about it. He will do that at the drop of a dime. He don't care what we think. He don't care nothing about it. But lo and behold, don't you talk about them good, don't you make them good white folk mad now. Don't you make them good white folk mad. Don't you talk about no police brutality. Don't you talk about no racism. We just do the Morgan Freeman. Just do that good old Morgan Freeman. If you want racism to end, just stop talking about racism, which is the stupidest shit in the world, might I add. Because Morgan Freeman too damn old to be talking like that. But again, a lot of people be old. A lot of people be old, but they don't be grown in the mind. You know what I'm saying? They be grown. They just be getting older. I'm sorry. Just because people getting older don't mean that they're wise. That was the most silliest stuff Morgan Freeman could ever say. But then again, Morgan Freeman been rubbing shoulders with a lot of them elites for a long time, so it don't surprise me he said nothing like that. But yeah, boy, Wayne, and this is what's crazy, because he think taking up for black folks and speaking up for us means denigrating white people. He thinks saying, hey man, black folks shouldn't be getting treated like this. We shouldn't get targeted like this. We shouldn't get be racially profiled and have all this prejudice placed on us and having our lives taken away from us unjustly. We unarmed and getting slaughtered out here. That's not right. He thinks saying that will hurt white people's feelings. And again, that means he values white comfortability over the safety of black American people, which I cannot stand for, which I cannot support. Even though he's a great rapper and all of that, and I, grew up listening to a lot of the music, and I remember the songs, and the songs was fire. I can't respect that. I'm sorry. I can't respect you valuing white comfortability over the safety of your black folks that come from the same environments that you come from. And y'all on here trying to make excuses. He been gone for a long time, and a lot of them do. They be gone from the hood for a long time and be wealthy for a minute. But they watch the news. They know what it feel like to be black and have a lot of that stuff going on with them. You know what I mean? So knock it off, man. Wayne don't get no pass from me. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.